cool, easygoing nature that Natalie was talking so much about. But, evening, everyone. My name is Ben, and Nat, the real Nat. Had to get that barb in. We go way back. As some of you may know already, or maybe you picked up through some context clues, like the fact that we look exactly alike. I am, in fact, the brother of the groom. And Nat, it's a little bit ironic that you're looking up at me right now, given that, as my older brother, you're someone that I've looked up to pretty much my entire life. When we were little, you liked Star Wars, so I liked Star Wars. You played guitar, so I picked up piano. The only thing you couldn't get me into was the Grateful Dead, but Dad, you went 1 for 3 on that one, so good job. And we know who's getting everything in the will, so that'll be good. But we grew up close, and we've stayed close ever since then. Even when we meet new people, including people tonight, half of them think that we're twins or we're the same age despite being 6 years apart. And there are a few trade-offs. So, you've got the impossibly athletic running ability. I got the Monopoly winning gene. You've got the endless capacity for human kindness and empathy. I'm like an inch taller. So, at the end of the day, it comes down to the watch. Now, Rachel, on the other hand, come to know much more recently. I met Rachel back in March of 2020. For those of you that don't remember, that's roughly when COVID was going from maybe don't touch your face to get into a bunker, society's gonna collapse. So I was driving home from DC, where I lived at the time, to Beverly, and our parents weren't there at the time. So I thought that I'd have the place to myself, but surprise, surprise, I actually did not have the place to myself. I was actually going to be sharing it with my brother and with his girlfriend, who was a mysterious, unknown quantity, whose only qualities that I remembered from a brief meeting at Nat's graduation were, I've got notes on this bit, very nice, red hair, and short AF. Now, I can't lie, early on, there's the occasional rough patch. It took me a little bit of time to adjust to sharing my brother with someone else. That's always going to be a challenge. It took some time to adjust to their taste for high culture. So, things like 90 Day Fiancé, Love is Blind, Love is Blind 2, Love is Blind Japan, Prestige TV, I think is what that's called. And the growing pains, they weren't only for me. I think that Nat learned that you can ignore your significant other to play Xbox with me for hours at a time at your own peril. Little marriage tip, everyone out there. Don't do that. But really the crazy thing is, despite this, trial by fire situation, all of us being thrown into the same house, we really hit it off. We had an awesome dynamic with what we call, and still our text chat with the three of us is called the Quarantine Crew. But we really hit it off, and it was pretty apparent to me pretty quick. It's not hard to see that these two crazy kids are pretty much perfect for each other. We've talked about this, at the altar, and Natalie mentioned it, but they're both sort of the ultimate givers, evidenced by their dedication, not just in their daily lives, their social lives, but in their professional lives, serving the vulnerable. They're both total goofballs, and it's great that they can take that maximum goofiness out on each other behind closed doors. Definitely good for all of us. And really, they're both just amazing, fantastic friends and people to me, to our families, to our friends, to everyone here. And really, at the end of the day, we're just lucky to have them in our lives. So I'm going to say, I don't have a glass here with me, but let's raise a toast to Nat and Rachel. May your marriage be long, happy, bountiful, and nothing like an episode of 90 Day Fiancé.